British fishing chiefs have urged Boris Johnson not to blink in the post-Brexit showdown over Britain's coastal waters with the European Union. In a rallying cry to the Prime Minister, they said there is no better example of how leaving the EU can bring an immediate and demonstrable benefit for the UK. The National Federation of Fishermen's Organisations and Scottish Fishermen's Federation wrote the industry had never been in a stronger position than we are now. But they warned the Prime Minister could still pile misery on the industry if he fails to take back control of the UK's fishing grounds. In a letter, Elspeth MacDonald and Barry Dees wrote, "No other country in the world gives away its fish in the way the UK has for the last 40 years. This is the time to right these wrongs. This is the UK's once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, the sea of opportunity, to climb the ladder of successful seafood nations and for the UK to reap the greatest benefit from our sovereign natural resources, not to continue to give them away for the benefit of others." The wrangling over a EU-UK trade agreement has stalled, with both sides refusing to budge in the row over post-Brexit fishing rights. Mr. Johnson is adamant Britain will become a sovereign independent coastal nation with access decided by the government. But hardline EU states are pushing to secure permanent rights in British waters for the bloc's fleet as the price for a deal. The leading fishing chiefs said Brussels' position as unreasonable and legally unsustainable, insisting the common fisheries policy has left Britain's industry in ruin. Mr. Bees and Ms. MacDonald said no independent nation could be made to give away 70% of the fish caught in its waters. They compared the situation to Norway and Iceland, which keep 70 and 80% in their own deals with the EU. The fisheries issue has remained the hardest to overcome in the post-Brexit trade talks. Ireland's foreign minister yesterday said the gap between both sides was very, very wide, and had been deadlocked since mid-summer. Simon Coveney added, "The negotiations are not in a good place when it comes to fishing." Michel Barnier, the EU's chief Brexit negotiator, has spoken of the need to compromise on fisheries in order to secure a wider trade deal with the UK. The Brussels diplomat has, however, been blocked the EU coastal states, led by France, from offering substantial concessions.